today's meeting. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To ensure that this follow certain ground rules, please ensure that all the cell phones are on silent or switch off mode. You have 10 seconds to recheck. Please refrain from using the words religion, sex, and politics in your speeches. Use the feature of raising a hand, applaud, and thumbs up when needed. Do not use Zoom messaging in between the speeches until required. Until not required, please put yourself on mute during the meeting. If you are playing the role, no need to recheck whether you are audible or not. One of us will let you know if your sound is not coming or breaking. With this, I would like to invite our wonderful team mode of the day. I would like to invite our president, Ansuman, on stage. Over to you, Ansuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Gaurav. And Toastmaster Harsh, if you are ready to take up the presiding role for today morning, our club will love to give you the opportunity to play the role. But if you're not ready, I can continue with the role. Kindly confirm.
Yeah, can you please take up the role? Give me.
All right, no worries at all. So I'll take up the joint PO and Toastmaster D role. So good morning, everyone, especially to the newly joined folks, Toastmaster Parag and soon to be Toastmaster Ramakrishna. Before we even begin, we'd love to know about you both. Starting with Toastmaster Parag, can you please introduce yourself to the club? What's your background? What made you join Toastmasters? And what do you look forward to learning from Toastmasters? You're on mute.
So hi everyone, my name is Parag. I live in Gurgaon, very near to I think all of you. As I chatted during this, I am currently working in Mastercard and lead the data science India team here. So I work there as a VP. I have live here with my family and kids. Reason for joining Toastmasters is to work on improving the presentation skills, to learn different techniques of presentations. I also have one of the item in the bucket list of TEDx. People do speak on it, so I don't have any idea whatsoever. But I first want to understand or improve the presentation skills, and then I have a aim of doing that. So that is about myself. Looking forward to learn different things. On a personal level, I do enjoy working out, reading, and music. So that's about myself.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Parag, and you have joined the right forums for all your goals and objectives. We have multiple TEDx speakers within our broader community. So one of the speakers is like a three times TEDx speaker. There are numerous one-time TEDx speakers. So definitely Toastmaster as a community as a whole is full of TEDx speakers. And when you join a club, it's not just joining Bright Beginning Toastmaster, you're joining the broader community where you'll get to meet folks from other clubs, other uh, divisions, districts, areas. And Toastmaster Gaurav is a district officer, so he leads almost more than 140, 150 clubs. So we have the pleasure and honor of having distinguished members within our club. So I'm sure you'll have a great exposure and opportunity to not just practice presentation skills, but also network with folks who have already done it, so that you get to know how to be what you want to. So thank you for joining. Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Parag, do you want to introduce yourself? Sorry, soon to be Toastmaster Ramakrishna. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, Anshuman. Thank you. So myself, Ramakrishna. So currently I'm staying in Mumbai. I'm working with the insurance company. So I'm having 13 years experience in IT as well as a insurance space. So my majority of the work is to back-end operations. So I work as a developer. Currently, I'm managing the team. So now I'm facing how like communication skills or how we manage the team or managing the stakeholders, which is like very how critical it is. Earlier, I hardly is a developer, so I don't think these things communication, meetings, how you attend the meeting, how you like these things, especially the communication part. I haven't hardly think about this. So I have a technical skills. I thought like I'll settle there. I don't need to. Uh, Basically, I'm an introvert guy, so that I thought like development uh, like so also like communication is the one I haven't seriously taken. So I thought like joining this master club will improve my communication personal level and into the organization level also whenever I attend the meetings. So basic expectation like uh, is to join this club is I am improving my communication skills. That's it.
Definitely, soon to be Toastmaster Ramkrishna, you joined the right forum. And as we'll talk about it, today's theme is about renewing and the time for the members currently so renew their Toastmasters membership. And I wanted to reflect upon how Toastmasters has impacted me personally over the last 5 years. What value does it continue to provide me in the long run? And how you can think about your membership at Toastmasters, even if you're new member, not a member, or a long-term member, of how what value does Toastmasters bring? So the buck we are paying, are we getting the worth of it? So that is what we are going to talk about today. And let me first praises of a typical Toastmasters meeting format. The typical Toastmaster meeting is composed of three sections. The first is a prepared speech section where we have two brilliant speakers today. We're going to share their speeches with all of us. This is through a Pathways program. Then we have a spontaneous public speaking format called Table Topic, where we get 1 to 2 minutes to practice spontaneous public speaking, where all of us are going to participate, including Toastmaster Parag and soon to be Toastmaster Ramkrishna. And last but not the least, we have the evaluation section, where we have the general evaluator and his team evaluating all of us on the individual parameters. So like to hand over the stage to General Evaluator Toastmaster Harsh to briefly introduce the general evaluation section and the tag team where Toastmaster Wade's role will be played by me. Over to you, Toastmaster Harsh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Good morning, all. Uh, I I am playing the role of general evaluator for this meeting today, and I'll conduct the evaluation portion of our meeting. I'll make sure that the meeting runs smoothly, and by the end of the meeting, I'll share uh, share the report of how smoothly things went and how we can improve. Uh, there's a team of evaluators who will work with me for the evaluation. The first evaluation, uh, uh, who will I be calling firstly? Toshmaster Anshuman.
Sorry, Toastmaster Harsh.
Who will I be calling for the first evaluation? Who is the grammarian?
Yeah, we can call the tag. Like I'll be the accountant and grammarian, and timer is going to be Toastmaster Vinny.
Got it. So, first I'd like to call Toastmaster Anshuman, who will be the R counter and grammarian, and explain his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. As a accountant and grammarian, my role will be to count the ahs, ums, you know, the filler words that we use during the meeting. And the purpose intent will be that we reflect upon it and try to improve it in the next meeting. And as a grammarian, I'll be noting down the certain good usages, not so good usages, and my duty is also share the word of the day with us today. So, the word of the day today for all of us to use is draconian. So, draconian describes something, often a law, policy, restriction that is very severe or cruel. So, for example, the editorial criticizes draconian measures taken by City Hall to rein in the spending. I hope all of us are able to use the word of the draconian in our speeches creatively. Over to you, Toastmaster Hirsch.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Now, I would like to call Toastmaster Vinny, who will be playing the role as timer to explain his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hirsch. Good morning, everyone. I'll be playing the role of a timer today. As our Toastmaster of the day mentioned, there will be three sections. We'll be starting with our speech section of the day. The speech will be lasting for 5 to 7 minutes. I'll be presenting three cards: 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and 7 minutes for the speech section. And then for the table topic, that lasts for 1 to 2 minutes. For one, I'll be playing three cards: green, yellow, red. 1 minute, 1.5 minute, and 2 minutes. And again, lastly, for the evaluation section, that should last 2 to 3 minutes. Three cards at green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2.5 minutes, and the red card at 3 minutes. So, and in the last, I'll talk about at the end of the session how much time each one of us talked about, whether it's a speech section, evaluation section, or the table topic section. Thank you. Toastmaster, over to you. Harsh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinny. Uh, so will so all of the role players will explain their role. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Hirsch. I look forward to a productive meeting. And Toastmaster Gaurav, as the PQD for District 41, will you like to address our club and share a few thoughts and insights of how a great Toastmaster meeting is conducted?
Hello, hi, good morning, everyone. This Bright Beginning Club is one of the oldest club in Gurgaon. We started this club, I think 6 years ago, and till that we are continuing running this club. And till now, around more than 1,000 members have already served as a member of this club. And every year, our few members from our club are participating in area contests, and few members have already reached to the district level from this club. And we are running these meetings continuously on every Saturday. And Ansuman is a member from last 6 years, and he's a member of our club. And he already represented our club on district level and division level in speech contests. And he is running this club. And in our meetings, we, as Ansuman already told, we conduct three sessions: prepared speech, impromptu sessions, then after that, evaluation session. It's a wonderful club in Gurgaon. And you can, the most important thing is that you can also attend club meetings online without coming to the offline. But you can also attend from anywhere, from any place, whether you are in Delhi NCR or you are in outside India. This liberty we have in this club. And it's the renewal time. And I think we have already started renewing our membership, and 5 or 6 members have already renewed. Then it's a time for renewal. Then please don't wait for last moment. I think you can renew your membership, and you can take the advantage of this club. Over to you, Ansuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Gaurav. And we have a privilege of having you, district officer, as a founder and the member of a club for like more than 6 years now. So thank you for leading our club. Thank you for being a North Star for a club. And I look forward to continue seeing the growth of Bright Beginning as we go along. Briefly, my journey was with curiosity. There was a demonstration meeting within the co-living space then I was living in, where the best of the best folks, distinguished was Rupinder, Anand, and Bhuvan. There are a lot of folks who joined in to give me a demo of how a Toastmaster meeting works. And the stellar speech which I heard from distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder had me hooked. I felt this was mastery. This was one of the best speeches I've ever heard. And that is something that really inspired me to be part of the club and ensure that I continue my growth to give an ideal speech in the long run. But little that I realized that that speech from distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder required almost 20 years of practice. So not just 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 years is what took him to deliver the great speech that he did. Now, 5 to 6 years into Toastmaster, I can ascertain pretty much that that's true. We may feel that communication change is just a 1 day activity, 2 day activity, a month of coaching, a month of workshops. I don't think that's true, and I've been exposed to best of the best in this space across the board. So I can assure you that it's a lifelong journey. It can't happen in a day, it can't happen in 2 days, it can't happen month. But what I can assure you, at least from my personal journey, is that growth definitely is imminent. From the first speech that I gave in Toastmaster, which was the icebreaker speech, till today, there might be variation in how I give my speeches. The biggest change I've seen is in confidence, that I can go to any sphere, any domain, and give a long speech, short speech, relevant speech, non relevant speech at a moment's notice. I think that's the biggest change I've got, and that has helped me stand out within my workspace. That has helped me stand out within Toastmaster space. That has helped me stand out within any sphere. And all of it, I give credit blindly to Toastmasters. It's such a magical community. We'll talk about the magic of Toastmasters as we go along. But before that, we have two stellar speakers for today morning who are going to share their speeches on a pre-prepared speech on the Pathways program. So first, we're going to start with Toastmaster Gaurav. Before I call Toastmaster Gaurav, I'd like to invite since Toastmaster Vidhu was not able to join. So, Toastmaster Harsh, will you like to take a stab at Toastmaster Gaurav's speech?
Yeah, definitely.
So, Toastmaster Gaurav, if so, it's level 3 project
Yeah,
elective.
yeah, project elective, and project name is interview.
So, Toastmaster Harsh, you can give like a for now a generic introduction of the evaluation that we'll be doing.
This is topic is project title is interview skills.
Interview skills. Got it.
Yes.
Oh,
With Toastmaster Harsh, do you want to quickly introduce yourself as an evaluator?
so 1 second. Hello, everyone. So, I'll be evaluating TM Gaurav's speech today. He is going to give level 3 project is elective, and the title of the speech is interview skills. Toastmaster Gaurav, I would like to welcome you to the stage and give your speech. Toastmaster Gaurav.
Right. So, I'm presuming Toastmaster Gaurav, your speech style is news, right?
News. Yes.
Right. So Toastmaster Gaurav, news, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Yeah. Thank you. 6 months ago, I got call from one of my friend Abdul. Hi Gaurav, I need your help. I want to switch my job. Abdul, what happened? You recently joined one new organization and you want to switch within a few days. Gaurav, actually, I am facing some issues due to some visa issues. I have to quit this job as soon as possible. The next day, I went to my office and I discussed with my HOD that one of my friend is looking for a job, and he is facing some visa issues. Then I arranged interview for my friend Abdul. After interview, my HOD called me, Gaurav. It's difficult to take this person in our organization because he was very nervous and he was unable to answer the questions and he was not confident enough. Then I told my HOD, sir, he is my friend, and I worked with him 5 or 6, and he was passed out from IIT Kanpur, and he will do his job, and he will not give you any chance for any complaint. Then finally, my HOD agreed, and this Abdul joined my organization. Recently, I heard that Abdul resigned from my organization, and he got the dream job with 1.8 times of his current salary. Then, dear friends, interviewing is the process of job search. In an interview, this interviewer can differentiate you from rest of the other employees. Then there are the 4 skills that I would like to share with you. I think you all should implement these skills in yourself, so that the interviewer can differentiate you, interviewer can select you from rest of other candidates. First is just leave a impression. Researching and planning are the important part of the interview. It's good to always go to the interview with as much as possible information, whether it's regarding the new employer, or regarding your technical and professional skills, or regarding your personal life. Recently, I read somewhere that if your skills are aligned to the new organization, then your chances of selections are very high. So prepare your technical and professional skills. Always include your professional experience and accomplishment in your preparation. Being well prepared means you can present yourself better in an interview. You can articulate the interview according to yourself. I would like to share one experience. 2 years ago, I attended Qatar Gas interview. In first half, in technical round, I answered all the questions. I was thinking that I will be selected. No one can stop me now. But at the last moment, this HR person, he was a European, he came and he asked simple questions. Gaurav, what is your weakness? Then I took few seconds and I said, sir, I am very supportive in work environment. And what do you mean by very supportive? Then I support a lot. I try to support each and every member in my team. I just want to show that I am a team player. Then he told me that, Gaurav, if you will support everyone, then you will not focus on your work. Then it's not your weakness. Tell me some other weakness. Then I took few seconds and I said, sir, I am workaholic. I spend most of the time in an office, and I give some less time to my family members. Then that person told me, Gaurav, it means you cannot manage your time in a better way. Why I am saying these things, that you will have to prepare your interview for each and every cross questionings. Then you have to prepare yourself for each and every circumstance, what you will answer. Then you should be ready before going to the interview. Second skill, that tell a good story. As you all know, communication play important part not only in interviews but also in your personal and professional lives. That interview is an opportunity where you can showcase your skills. You can just share why you are different from other employees and what you can offer for the organization if they select you. Then so prepare the bullet points about your personal, professional, and technical knowledge, and familiarize yourself with your resume, so that because in the interview most of the questions you will be expecting from that resume only, and if you are aware about what is written inside, then 60 or 70% your selection is done. Then you should focus on whatever you have written inside the CV. Now third skill is that show enthusiasm for that role. During the interview, it is expected that you will come prepared for your regarding the employer information, regarding your professional informations. And interview is an opportunity where you can just share your views and skills, so that they can differentiate you from other candidates. During the interview, this non-verbal communication also play important roles. For example, your gesture, your tone, your energy, your enthusiasm, and you will have to remain in positive during the interview. Next thing is, it is also recommended that please reach the interview 30 or 40 minutes before, so that you can settle down. And please ensure that you are well dressed. Your dress is you are well dressed in a professional manner. Last and fourth important thing is that end your interview with a positive note. Now you have done your best in an interview. Now you want to close the meeting on a positive note. Then whenever you get chance, just ask from an interviewer, sir, what qualities you are looking in a candidate for this job. This could open new opportunities for you to showcase your skills or to share your experience in a different way. And it may be the last punch on the interviewer. And it is also recommended that please share a thank you note after the interview to interviewer, and please also highlight this good discussion happened during the interview. uh, what happened 15 years ago, I participated in one of the campus interview, and in initial screening written test, out of 25 students were selected, and I was one of them. Then during the interview, this interviewer asked me 5 or 6 technical questions, and I was unable to answer a single question. Then after that, this interviewer asked me, Gaurav, tell me about something that you want to share with me before leaving this interview. Then at that time, my mother used to say me that Gaurav, you are positive and you will survive anywhere, and you are hardworking and you will not face any problem. Then same thing came into my mind. Then I replied the same, sir. Uh, I will not, give me one chance. I will not disappoint you because I am hardworking and I remain positive most of the time. Then you will not face any problem. Then after an interview, one person was selected, and that person was me only. Then I asked from other students what happened inside the interview. Then they all four were saying that they could not answer a single question. Then why I'm saying is this, because you will have to be remain positive in all the circumstances. Okay, now few days ago I spoke to Abdul and I asked Abdul, what happened? How this magic happened? You got this new job? Then Abdul told me, Gaurav, I was very disappointed 6 months ago. Somehow I got this job, but after that, I worked on my skills and I followed these 4 skills, and I call these 4 skills as North, East, West, and South. And you can also call as news. And I worked on these skills, and I was just refreshing myself with the current ongoing updates, and I was attending the interviews to analyze myself. And recently I attended the interview and I got selected. Dear friends, this selection of interview may take time, but the end result you will get, that will be very fruitful. So don't lose your hope. Just follow your parents advice, improve your skills, attend as much as possible interviews, and just work on your skills. Definitely you will get good job, and you will share this good news to your parents and your friends. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Gaurav. Those were important nuggets of how to crack an interview. I think it was pretty comprehensive, and I hope all of us got a lot of value from that speech. Um, request us take 1 minute to give feedback to Toastmaster Gaurav in the private chat. In the interim, Toastmaster Vineet, do you want to do an audio video check? And I'll be your timer for your speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Toastmaster Vineet, can you please share the level of your speech, path and level?
It's level 1. I mean, I haven't actually checked it. It's my first formal speech, so you can
Like
consider.
level 1, project 2. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Now we have Toastmaster Vineet, who's going to share his evaluation and feedback project, the first speech. So the purpose of the project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. Uh, For the timer, it'll be 5 to 7 minutes. I look forward to your speech, Toastmaster Vineet. So, Toastmaster Vineet, self reflection, self reflection, Toastmaster Vineet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Vinit Madan, and this is my first formal speech. The topic is self reflection. I may start this speech by asking a very simple questions to all of us. Have you ever had a moment where you took a pause and asked yourself a question? How did I get here? Not confused and lost in a mall kind of situation, but in a way that makes you truly reflect on the path or journey that actually brought you in this very moment. I had few of those moments recently. But recall 6 months back, my superior called me and offered me a very critical project in my organization. It was one of the strategic project, and the objective was to build a new PNL. And being part of the central data analytics team, it was a very different kind of work I had been doing. So it just struck me, why he has offered me this project. So I went to him and asked him, why me, sir? He said, ideally you should not ask this question, but if now you have asked, I'll ask you to self reflect. I said, self reflect, how did that help me to understand this, why you have offered me this project? He said, go and sit and understand and reflect back, why you will get an answer that why I have given you this project. So I went back and think about my journey here at my organization, and I realized I had worked with each and every stakeholders in the organization. I had built those relationships with everyone. I had seen the evolution of this team itself. So I have gone through all the up and downs. I know in and out everything. I didn't realize this, but my superior did. And that's why he chose me. That's where I realized the power of self reflection. It gives you an opportunity to understand your capability, which you in that moment might not realize. But when you took a pause, then you realize that you are capable of doing something bigger than you never ever imagined. So today, I invite you to do the same, to take a deep breath and appreciate your own journey, to embrace your lessons, your struggles, and the trump that had shaped you into the person you are sitting today. So as we reflect, I would like to connect this topic with our today's theme, which is renewal. Because every time we take a pause to reflect, we actually create an opportunity to renew ourselves, to grow, and to step into a better version of what and who we are meant to be. In another instance, I was giving a speech in one of my offsite, and that was also impromptu. And thanks to Toastmaster Club, I felt really confident this time. I would like to take this opportunity to actually mention that. So I was asked to give a speech to all my younger joiners in my team. Group of 50 people were sitting there, and they were asked me to address the team. I did it amazingly. Then after that speech, someone asked me this question: who is your best teacher? And I got stumped up. I cannot name one. So this was the time that I tricked into answering a different way. I said life. He said life. How life? Then I tried to connecting back it with the self reflection. I said self reflection is not about just dwelling into the past. It's about acknowledging how far we all have come, and we should give yourself ourselves a credit we deserve, right? So I remember a time when I faced a setback in my career. It was around 6 to 7 years back. I took a decision to change my organization. I resigned from my organization. I was doing pretty well in in that organization also, but with time I realized I was not feeling challenged enough, because the kind of capability I had, I was not getting that challenging task. So I thought of switching. But moment I resigned, everything changed. The behavior of my superior, the environment around me, everything changed. It became toxic. For a month or two, I was tortured. I was tortured enough. I was made to sit on the bench. I was made to sit outside the legal room because they had some sort of sense that I was joining competition. Though I didn't have any sort of legal foundation that I cannot join competition, I just need to serve my notice period. I can join anywhere. But then they had their own tactics. So at that moment, I doubted myself. I doubted my decision, that did I took a right decision or not? Because every day they were just saying that we will screw your career, we will screw you, you will not get any other job. I thought that was the end of the world. But now, when I reflect back, I actually saw that, I actually realized that it was not the end. It was actually the starting of something even better. That is why I'm here today. I'm here and I'm a better version of myself. So is all about life is a cycle of self-realization and renewal. Every challenge you have faced give you a chance to reset, to start fresh, to try again. So just like nature has its own way, shredding the old and making the spaces for the new ones, we humans have also have our own seasons of renewal. The beautiful part of the self reflection is it just gives you an opportunity to appreciate your own strength. At a particular moment we don't realize it, and we don't actually appreciate our own efforts, but others do that. We don't do that. So that's where self realization, self reflection actually helps you to show some gratitude towards yourself, to become more empathetic toward yourself, right? Because a lot of time we are empathetic to our friends, family members, that they have grown, they have overcome, and they have struggled too much. But if we take a pause and reflect on ourselves, we also have struggled, we also have faced too much. But are we empathize with ourselves? No, not much enough. So we need to take a pause and give yourself a pat, saying that you have struggled and you have overcome, you have beaten all the doubts, you have beaten all the struggles. So take a moment to acknowledge and be grateful to the struggles that has built your resilience, the failures that have taught you a valuable lessons, the moments of doubt because they force you to dig deep and find strength to do something which you never felt you could do. Every experience, good, bad, or everything in between, have actually has a capacity to shape you the person you are today, and that is something to proud of. I am proud of that. If I reflect back my journey of last 10 years, I am proud of what I am become today because of my decisions. But remember, self reflection is not just about looking at the back, it's about learning. It's about the lessons you can get from your experience, right? So using that learning to know ourselves, to actually renew ourselves for the future. So self reflection is not just about looking back, it's about using your learnings, what you have learned previously, to shape your futures. So as you think about your journey, ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? And be selective about the learnings you had in your past, and use that to shape your future. Today I invite you to take a moment to reflect, not with self criticism, but with the pride, and look at yourself to say that you- uh, look at yourself like you would look at your friend who has overcome so much. You have faced challenges, yet you are here. You have doubted yourself, yet you kept going. You have grown in ways you never imagined you could grow. So you self reflection all gives you the power to renew again and again, again and again. As you move forward, remember that best chapter are still being written. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Vinny. That was quite an inspiring speech. I hope all of us had good reflection on our own journey while Toastmaster Vinny was sharing his journey in corporate. I request us all to take 1 minute to give feedback to Toastmaster Vineet. And as always, welcome Toastmaster Mayank, who somehow finds time to join from anywhere, from all the mysterious places possible. And that's the right time to also join Toastmaster Mayank, because we'll soon start with the table topic section. where, if feasible, you can take up a inaugural table topic.
Hello, Toastmaster Mayank.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Namaskar. How are you all?
Good, good.
That's a new spec, Master Man. You've changed your spectacles.
Yes.
You're looking fresh today.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you, sir?
Good, good.
All right, we'll move forward to the next section, is the table topics section where we practice table topics, and I have the privilege of playing the table topic master too, because Toastmaster Vidhu unfortunately could not join, and we have two of our brilliant members, Toastmaster Aryan and Toastmaster Shaunak, representing our club today in the table topic contest at the area level. So, like, let's send them like all our heartful wishes that they make us proud, and we have victory messages coming from both of them soon, where they're representing our club at the highest, one of the highest forums. For now, let's also strive to be on that platform next year by practicing table topics right now. So today, interestingly, is Women's Day, though ironically, we are not that well represented. So we have work to do on DEI, clearly. But we do have had pretty strong women leaders and women members as part of the team. We still have Toastmasters Vidhu, who's our finance head in general, who could not join today, but we've had Toastmaster Disha, who spearheaded PR and was a strong pillar of our club. And Toastmaster Neetal was the vice president education for our club for almost an year. So we have had strong women members shaping up our club over a period of time. So we'll do a mix of renewal and Women's Day table topics for today morning. I'll start with you, Toastmaster Mayang, if you are ready. All right. So, Toastmaster Mayank, what has been the biggest benefit that Toastmasters has provided you? What has been the biggest benefit Toastmasters has provided you, Toastmaster Mayank?
When you talk about the biggest benefit, often I feel as if I am in one of those TV commercials that I could hardly speak with confidence earlier. But after joining Toastmasters, I have transformed and I can speak on any topic, no matter what should you give me, but I can always flower it, package it, and deliver it as if it's right from ferns and petals. Toastmasters has given me that confidence to go and talk in front of anybody, be able to articulate my thoughts and deliver it to the person that I am engaging with. As a senior leader, I have often happened to be part of board meetings, audit committee meetings at various corporates and consulting firms. And I was not aware that what is ours, and my communication was quite flawed when I think about it today. But with Toastmasters, learning about my R counters and the pauses that I'm taking, or all of those communication that I'm doing, has made me realize that I have to control and improve upon it. And my communication now is better than before. It has also helped me activate my ears to really listen to what the question is or what is being asked, and then respond to that person right. It has also helped me pace my communication, because I may want to speak so fast, but everybody is not able to really understand me at that pace. And everybody is not able to really understand me at that pace. And hence, that confidence that if I speak slow, I am not going to forget what I'm going to say has come in. It's made me a better speaker, a better communicator, in all walks of life. Of course, my wife and my mother may still complain that you don't listen to us. But yes, I think I have evolved as a person, being able to express my thoughts with more clarity, bringing more color and variety, spice of life. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Mayank. Definitely, as you emphasized, Toastmaster played such a crucial role in a professional and personal development. Thank you for highlighting and emphasizing that. Toastmaster Parag, do you want to go next?
Just wanted to understand how much would be the time and
Like,
what is the topic?
Toastmaster Parag, your voice is not audible. Do you want to correct your audio settings or mic settings?
Is it audible now or
It's
No,
better than
like
earlier.
better than earlier, but
still not better? Let me dial from my headphone. Just give me.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you want to quickly grab your earphones or mic. Till then, we can move to soon to be Toastmaster Ramkrishnan if you're ready. All right, so soon to be Toastmaster Ramkrishna.
Hi, Shubham.
How?
Sorry, I'm not yet ready. Even I haven't prepared anything.
No,
Just
like
new
this.
member.
This
It's
Hmm.
is spontaneous public speaking. So
Okay.
nobody
So,
has prepared anything for this. So like I'll give you a simple topic to speak.
I
Nothing
had not
complex.
prepared anything. It was
okay.
spontaneous.
Hi, Mayank. How are you?
Well, sir, thank you.
Yes, a simple
uh,
topic for you. So
okay.
how do you
So,
balance? Yeah.
okay. So I'll tell you. So, uh, I'll try to explain myself. So basically, I'm the one very, you can say, introvert. Even in my matlab, engaged days, like I'm very quiet and calm. So I thought like
Ramkrishna,
it's a
you do
good
not
habit.
sound like that to me. I think you're
Okay.
built that persona. You're pretty confident.
Uh-huh.
You're amazing. Let's try. Like I'll give you a
Okay.
simple topic. How do you balance your personal and professional life? How do you balance your personal and professional life? Soon to
Okay.
be Toastmaster Ramkrishna.
Okay. Personal and professional. So, uh, if it comes to the professional, like, so as I mentioned, Gaurav, I feel like hard working pays a lot. So I thought like, even though the the work which is not me, I try to involve the work and I try to learn. I thought like, so learning things is maybe it helps not now, later any part of your life. So, but end of the day, I was not able to project myself. Whatever I achieved it, I haven't hardly expressed myself because of my nature. So I was quite like I thought like, okay, let it be. I got an experience. I don't want a credit. So that kind of attitude, still starting my career, still I'm also in the same kind of situation. So in the initial phase, okay, now I'm into the mid-career level. So there is hell of politics happening. So I thought like if I quit quite, instead of it is like not a good thing. So end of the day, or someone is backstabbing me. Uh, Whatever I did, then someone took the credit, and like this is thought like, I want professionally. Last 6 months. What I say. I'm improving myself, and I working smartly instead of hard working, which is one I incorporate in my daily work. Uh, so earlier also I was not confident. So if I am in the meeting, I always quiet and I noted them. Then I replied to the quietly in the mail. I was not able to speak because, come to my background, like I'm into the I did my schooling till my graduation, I studied government schools and colleges only. So passing the exams only the thing that what uh, getting the degree is the only thing. That time I thought it's the only thing. Later I realized I communication things, technicals. Later, it's just my life is. Sorry, I deviated from professional to personal. Let me stick to professional. Uh, so where I am, professional. Let's see. Professional currently okay. So I'm managing the team. So I have a team of 5 members where I'm leading the team. So my majority of job, well, work into the life insurance. Uh, into life insurance. I worked into earlier. I worked with Aviva Life Insurance almost 13 years. Now recently joined in Aegis Federal Life Insurance. So very comfortable and cool job. 13 years I stayed in a comfortable place and I forgot to learn the new skills. I haven't upgraded myself. Now I'm slowly upgrading my skills and upgrading myself. So personal thing, so I'm married. So I have 2 kids. Both are studying, and daughter is a elder one. She is fourth. She's about to complete fourth class, and son is in first class. So uh, hobbies. I'm a I played till I'm a cricketer. I played till what do you say till my I did my graduation. So most of the time I spent to play cricket only. I had concentrated my studies. I played till what you say so university level matches. I'm a left-handed bowler. Uh, so in my college days, everyone if there is any matches happening, everyone calls me. I thought like it was a privilege. I thought like later I realized I'm wasting a lot of time playing cricket. Uh, Malo, so I balanced myself, but thing is maybe I'm lagging of improving my communication skills, improving my technical skills. Also, I'm mid dropper. So if I started learning any new thing, well, if I feel bored, if I feel like it's not happening to me, I literally drop that thing. I'll move quickly to some other thing. So that is
Yes, sorry
so.
for
I,
interruption. Yes,
yeah.
actually, in this table topic session, this time allowed is only 1 to 2 minutes for
Okay.
all the speakers.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Yes, thank you very
Sorry.
much.
Thank you.
Somebody was saying he's shy and can't speak, huh?
Yeah.
Spoke for almost 5 minutes. That's the magic of Toastmasters, huh?
Yes,
So, Ramakrishna, I was barely able to speak for 30 seconds in my first table topic. And I
yes,
think you were breaking all the Toastmaster records while you were speaking. So I don't think like today you're officially disqualified from
I
being
actually
called an
stopped.
introvert.
I, I actually stopped tracking the time itself.
Yeah. Yeah. So like look
Thank
forward to you
you.
joining all the meetings going forward. I
Sure.
think this is
Sure.
the magic of Toastmasters we're talking about, right? So you have a non-judgmental, friendly community which helps you practice,
yes.
and this also reflects outside the Toastmaster environment. So
Nice.
Toastmaster Parag, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I hope I'm audible now.
Yes, you're
Yes.
audible, but your network
Okay.
unfortunately is giving some jitters. So it's showing in red. But like let's try it.
Let us see.
So what is one way that you support the
Mhm.
women in your life? So what is one
Mhm.
way that you support the women in your life, Toastmaster Parag?
Okay. So let me tackle this question actually at two level. One is on the professional side, and second is on the family side. Let's start with family because that comes in priority first before any of the work commitment. So I have a daughter who is now would be getting into preteen ages, wife and mother. So currently, how I kind of support, so I don't support that much as I would have loved to support from family perspective that much. But over last few years, I've been kind of changing it the track, uh, taking more a lot of interest. Let me start with my daughter first. So taking a lot of interest in terms of her studies, which I was not used to do when she was too younger. So. Uh,
Thank you.
Helping her in terms of reducing the screen time and getting developing good
Yes, sir.
habits.
Thank
So
you.
that's something which is actually on top of my priority. I need to do a lot of work there. So that's on my daughter. Second is related to wife. So ensuring that you actually spend proper time. So for that, I started actually from ever since COVID because that was a blessing in disguise. I've been actually spending more time with the wife, taking a lot of time off. So once every quarter, once every 6 months, that to help her so that she can actually do what she wants to do by dividing and conquering some of the tasks. So that's on the wife's part. Mother, I am not that much supporting, but I think that's in my list of the New Year goals. So that's on the family side. Now coming professionally. So professionally, just like we were talking about interviewing, so we do have the DEI requirements there. I do try to get it. So I have a pretty good mix, as I think someone was talking about in data analytics, data science space. It's predominantly male dominated, just like you will see it here. But fortunately, I've been able to actually have a good representation of women in my team. Also trying to actually develop at leadership level because what's happening is at junior level you do have, but at the senior level it's not that well represented. So try to actually get it out in terms of supporting the women. So on the professional side, I see this is red now, so I'll just take 20 more seconds. It's more about giving, empowering, giving not just women but men also the authority to take their own schedule. So if flexibility at work, I think that's something I will kind of call out. So I don't care about that when they start, when they leave. To have the flexibility, you give them better clarity and prioritization, so that they can just focus and work on their own, and just highlighting what is number one priority, what is number two priority. If there are any changes happening during the work part, then just helping them to kind of reprioritize at some stages. Some things needs to be delegated. Sometimes you need to provide additional support, guidance, as well as thought leadership that this is what it's going to matter, this is not it's going to matter. Maybe connecting males and females or in the team so that you have best of both the world. Because there are a few, what I've observed in communication, presentation, stakeholders, women do have a age. But when it comes to some of the technical parts, the male counterparts do have a age. So it's just idea is to have a complementary team so that both can win and giving them enough opportunity. So that's how I've been working on supporting the women. So I know I think it's 10 or 15 seconds more, so I'll stop. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Osman, for sharing your thoughts on like how you've been supporting your family, workspace, colleagues. Overall, quite insightful. Thank you. Toastmaster
Thank you.
Bob, do you want to take up a table topic? Toastmaster Bob, are you ready for your table topic?
Yeah, sure.
So, Toastmaster Bob, which has been your most favorite memory at Toastmasters? Which has been your most favorite memory at Toastmaster Bob?
There have been quite a few highlights of my journey as a Toastmaster. It's not been very long, it's just been 2 years now that I've been part of the Toastmasters community. And the kind of friendships and the camaraderie that we have made, that I have made during this 2-year journey has been amazing. There's so much learning that has happened. There's so much education. There's so many laughters and so many speeches given and so many evaluations done. so many roles have been taken, and I've loved every bit of it. So picking out one particular incident or one particular part of the journey, I'd like to say the very first icebreaker speech that I gave. So that's the first time, standing in front of the community and giving your speech and telling them about yourself. That was an amazing experience. And actually sitting down and writing that speech, you come to realize a lot of things about yourself that you would have not thought of before. So just being able to, sit down and write and come up with a way to present. So the way I presented my icebreaker speech was I'd actually like gathered a bunch of pictures over the years, and I presented that as a background on a screen. So as I was telling my story of moving through those pictures, so kind of like audio visual kind of a thing. Coming up with that idea and concept also was I'm just patting my back like something different that I did. But overall, yeah, that was one of the picks of my journey. Except besides that, being able to evaluate some of the speakers, like once I had an opportunity to evaluate DTM Rupinder Singh and listening to his speech. So, I mean, like, you do listen to speeches, you know what people are saying, you hear them. When you're actually working or when you're taking up the role of an evaluator, and when you're actually listening to people, actually, now is a job to actually go through and listen to every single word they're saying and figure out their annotations and the voice modulation and body movement. That's really when it all comes down. So now evaluating Toastmaster Rupinder, or having had to evaluate, luckily he left the meeting before I had to give my evaluation, but just listening to speakers as him and trying to find fault or a flaw in his speech, that was another tough ask. So yeah, I mean, there have been a lot of memories. If I have to take a couple of them, these would be the two highlights of my journey as a Toastmaster. Thank you very much. Back to you, Toastmaster Anshman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Bob. Definitely, I think that's the benefit of being part of Toastmaster community. So we feel that learning is a one-time activity. We take up a course, we do say graduation, or uh, we do our schooling, and then we are done. But as we realize over a period of time, that's pretty much false. Rather, whatever we might have learned at school is just like a background, right? What will you do about geography, history, civics? But it does give a base foundation to learn more. So for me, all the courses, what we have done till date is a foundation to learn more. And a stable community like Toastmasters gives us an opportunity to come to the safe platform and keep on practicing. So today I get to know, for example, how to vary vocal variety. So rather than experimenting in my workspace, I can always give a speech at Toastmasters, use the new technique that I've learned, and keep on practicing. So I know I have this community for life. That anything I learn new, I have a safe space where I can build a presentation, I can keep on learning, I can keep on presenting and seeking feedback to learn and grow. I think that's one of the key reasons of being a Toastmaster and improving being a Toastmaster. And one of the important aspects of being a Toastmaster is getting feedback. So I like to invite Toastmaster Hirsch to lead the general evaluation section and give feedback to
Okay.
all.
Yeah, Ansuman, if you allow me, can I say a few things
Yes, Toastmaster.
regarding this Toastmaster journey? Thank you, Toastmaster Ansuman. Actually, Toastmaster is a beautiful platform. From here, you can get so many things. For example, if I take this BBC is just like as my family. We started 6 years ago, and Toastmaster Mayank, Toastmaster Ansuman, and Toastmaster Vinod, they are with us since the beginning. And whenever I need help, I always contact to Ansuman, and he's always ready to support me. And same like as Mayank. You if you need any help, you can contact to these members anytime. It's not a club, it's our family. And here all are supportive members, they are always ready to support you in your all the aspects. For example, if you want to improve your this speaking skills or communication skills, or if you need any help, they are always ready to support you. And one example that I would like to share with all of you, that Toastmasters, it's not a club. We have clubs in worldwide. We have clubs in 143 countries, and you will find similar type of members everywhere. For example, I visited few countries and I never face any problem. For example, first I visited Uzbekistan, then after that Dubai. Here I if you are a member, then you can easily find the connections. And I was searching my home in this Dubai, and what I did, I did not contact to broker. I contact to one of the Toastmaster, and they arrange a flat for me. And this is the beauty of Toastmaster. If you need any help, they are always ready to support you in all the aspects. Thank you, Toastmaster
Definitely
Anshuman.
Toastmaster Gaurav. I think the value of, I think for Toastmaster work, Gaurav, I've learned the value of hard work. I really still don't know how he works so hard. And unfortunately, because of my life situation right now, I haven't been able to live up to his expectations. I think, but both of us are candid about it. But at the same time, I know like it's not about like short term. I know it's for 5 years, for 10 years. And second, the network that you build, right? So be Toastmaster Gaurav, Toastmaster Mayank, now say Toastmaster Vineet, Harsh, Ramakrishna, Bob, like all of us can bank on each other. We know that we are all of us are one ping call away. Nobody, like for anything and everything, not just Toastmaster, and that's the benefit and beauty of Toastmasters. And Parag, definitely welcome to the beautiful club. So yes, thank you for highlighting that, Toastmaster Gaurav. Over to you now, Toastmaster Harsh, for the evaluation section.
We just facing some
You're
network.
on mute. Sorry, Toastmaster Harsh, you're on mute.
Right. Uh, Hello everyone. So now we move to the evaluation section. I'd like to invite myself to give evaluation for the first speech of Toastmaster Gaurav. Toastmaster Gaurav, first of all, it was a really great speech. You started with a story, and it was a dialogue between two people, which immediately hooked the audience. Uh, I loved how you structured your speech, gave 4 bullet points, and we're going through each point, point by point. Uh, you also tied everything together neatly by giving the summary. There are a few recommendations that I like to give you. Uh, First thing that I noticed was the energy was a little lower at the start, but as you progressed, you picked that up, and that could be felt in your speech. Uh, Another point would be how your camera was angled. We could only see your face and less movement of your hands, and there were less gestures that we could see. So I remember a past speech of yours where there was a lot of movement, which was very captivating. Lastly, you overshot your time, probably more than 7 minutes 30 seconds. Uh, you could work on trimming the content and to stay in the time limit. Overall, the speech was very well structured. Uh, you hooked the audience. It was very engaging with a lot of personal touch as well, where you mentioned about your interview stories in the speech. Uh, so yeah, thank you for sharing the speech with us. Back to you, Toastmaster, the day Toastmaster Anshuman.
All right, it's back to you yourself, Toastmasters. But yeah, like I'm happy to take up the evaluation for
Yes.
Toastmaster Vineet now.
So back to me, and I'd like to invite Toastmaster Anshuman for the evaluation of the second speech of Toastmaster Vineet.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Harsh. A lot of speaking from my end today. So, Toastmaster Vineet, any speech is, as we shared, not a formulation of that just one day. It's a formulation of all the hard work you put in till date to build that speech. And your primary strength is your flow and authoritativeness that comes with the flow while you speak. What I mean to say is that your speaking style is pretty eloquent, and you already have the prowess, you already have the strength to deliver a great speech, and that reflects. You have a natural style, you have a conversational style, but your conversational style is not casual. Like your conversational style, it reflects your speaking something of meaning, something of authority, something of purpose, and that is your biggest strength. I think using that, I'm sure at your workspace in Toastmaster environment, that is a pretty solid foundation of how a speaking style should be. So while you were sharing the narrative and story of, for example, when you were at bench and how the environment had become so toxic that the environment was going against you, the pain could be felt in your sentences. And then your resilience of how you bounced back from it, how you did not let it affect you, and how that led to brighter shores is reflective of the strength that you have while speaking. So you should continue to build upon that, and that is an asset that you already possess. To take up your speech to the next level, you might want to experiment with one or two tools to make your speech more powerful. So, one of the simple tools is sticking to just one story or one message. In a 5 to 7 minutes framework, playing with too many ideas can make the audience go from one angle to another and not deeply immerse ourselves into the message you want to convey. So, for example, you could have just doubled down into this bench story and shared more aspects of the characters around it. What did your boss say? What did HR say? What did your peers say? How did your family feel about it? How did your family support you? How did you feel internally about it? So, 3 to 4 minutes of that, and say 3 to 4 minutes of coming out of it. So, what are the circumstances that you got you out of it? What was the mindset that you kept? How did you figure out new opportunities? What are the lessons you learned so that you don't repeat the same situation again in the future? That is it. So that will be such an immersive speech, and that will challenge you to bring out more adjectives, more imagination, more similes, metaphors. Not as much as say Navjot Singh Sidhu, but still like experimenting with the prowess of sharing a story. So that's something I'll want you to challenge yourself. Stick to just one message or one story for 5 to 7 minutes and convey it at length. Second, just focusing on pausing can help you deliver an emphatic speech. So when you conclude, say, a sentence, paragraph, or a message, please do take a generous pause that can help the audience digest what you've spoken. So a pause is a pretty important tool. So you should pause enough so that you start feeling awkward, and that is the right amount of pause to take. Usually we don't realize how important pause is, but that's something you can work upon in your next speech. So overall, great delivery style, authoritative, conversational, uh, brings the message across. Good bunch of stories from like showing your resilience. What you can experiment with in your next speech is just sticking to one message, one story. Second, pausing enough to land the message. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Hirsch.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Uh, Toastmaster, our club being a safe space, we also like to keep it punctual. So I'd like to invite Toastmaster Vineet to give us the timer report. for all the speeches and evaluation and table topics. Over to you, Toastmaster Vineet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. So to start with the speeches, Toastmaster Gaurav took 9 minutes 13 seconds, and I'm not sure about mine. Toastmaster Anshuman can call out that. Uh, and then moving on to the table topic, Toastmaster Mayank took 2 minutes 30 seconds. Toastmaster Krishnan took 4 minutes 27 seconds. Amazing, Toastmaster Krishnan. And Toastmaster Prague took 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And Toastmaster Bob took 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I think we all took more than what was the qualified limit. So let's try to stay in that limit next time. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster Hirsch.
Next, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Anshuman, who would give us the report on as the grammarian and the R counter for the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Right, I think I've already spoken enough. So I'll, for our counting grammarian today, just for the basics, I'll stick to sharing the overall, the big picture and not the nuances of it. So, the filler words take away from the emphasis of the speech. For example, the awkward pause that I had, they make you look like a non-professional speaker. So usually it's suggested that we avoid so when we start counting, for example, I had say 5 hours, one so those are the ones we want to reduce next time. Overall, I felt we did not have many filler words used in our respective speeches except for say the newcomers today. However, that's something that we should emphasize. Overall, even our grammar, the words and usage were appropriate level. Not going into the details today, but I could not because I practically could not. Draconian as a word of the day wasn't used, I'm presuming, but that's an interesting word to use in our future speeches. I look forward to that. Over to you, Toastmaster Harsh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Now I'd like to give an overall evaluation of the meeting. Time-wise, we started right on time with people joining in later as well. Uh, Toastmaster Bob and Toastmaster Mike joined a little later. Thanks for that. Uh, the meeting started very well. We had two guests, one guest today and a new Toastmaster in the meeting today. Uh, their introduction was given. They were given a chance to talk. Uh, mm, 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 mm. we had all the role players today, uh, played by uh, single person playing multiple roles. Um, Although the speeches and table topics overshot their time, which we would like to fix in the upcoming meetings. Overall, the meeting was very fruitful. It went on a with a smooth flow. That's my report. Back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Harsh. And as the core message is that whoever is a member kindly renew as soon as possible because this is a community that keeps on giving and giving and giving. It's not for profit, it's not for any ulterior motive of anyone. It's just purely a pure community just for learning and growth. It's rare to find such communities, and to keep this community growing and going, it's important that we renew on time so that we give Toastmaster International the necessary fees that's required, and we also have the club fees to keep our club going strength by strength. And the values, as already all of us have shared, is immense. Be it this steady platform week over week to provide a platform to practice prepared speaking, spontaneous speaking, get evaluation. Not just that, you get to participate in annual competitions, speech competition like table topic competition, international speech contest. Then there are a lot of trainings that keep on happening. There's area level training, division level training. Then Toastmaster Gaurav and his team, which includes me apparently, conducts such valuable trainings almost bi-weekly where you get best of the best distinguished Toastmasters or professional speakers to improve on each and every area for speaking and leadership. So Toastmasters is not just about speaking; it's about leadership too. So you get to hone your speaking and leadership skills. And not just that, networking. As we said, like all of us in this room automatically become each other's network and friends. We can bank upon each other for anything and everything, not just us. You can literally reach out to Toastmaster within the community and they'll be ready to help you. Like there are countless stories we have heard where, say, a senior leader was impressed by the word Toastmaster in the resume, and literally, I've heard that vice presidents, directors just having a conversation. Oh, you're a Toastmaster. And in the half an hour of interview, 10 minutes just goes into talking about Toastmaster. Because Toastmasters is such a passionate community. I'm sure, like, if you're interviewing someone you want to hire and you find Toastmaster there, I'm sure you'll talk about minimum 5 to 10 minutes about Toastmasters. Such is the impact. And if somebody's a Toastmaster, what are the values they bring already of integrity, respect, service, and excellence, IRSC, which are the core values of Toastmasters. So definitely, and I look forward to all of us enrolling or renewing. So Toastmaster Aryan and Toastmaster Shaunak will be sharing the details with us soon. Um, I hope all of us had a productive morning. We are just in time. Thank you everyone for joining.